Hi and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at Surin and Surin Beach. Good morning, and as you can see, it is another beautiful day over here in Phuket. I am situated currently at the viewpoint overlooking Laem Beach. We will be making our way down into Surin in just a moment. First off, I want to talk about where Surin is located, which is north of Patong. Very easy to find. Just follow the coast road, leaving Patong, heading towards Kamala Beach. And Surin can be found just after Kamala Beach, about 5 or 10 minutes, depending on your mode of transport, of course. As you near Surin, you will come to this lovely viewpoint overlooking Laem Beach. And the reason why I've stopped here to show you this beach is over the last few months there has been some controversy over this particular beach. Now the beach is a public beach, so of course anybody is welcome to use it. However, the land to access the beach is privately owned and the owners were charging 200 baht per person. Now, to cut a long story short, a few people complained about being charged the 200 baht to access a public beach, and it ended up going to court. Now the courts decided that the landowners had no right to be charging the fee to access the beach, the 200 baht, and of course then the landowners decided that because they couldn't charge a fee to go onto the beach, that they wouldn't allow people access onto the beach. So all the land now has been boarded up, so you cannot access this beach via land. Now the only access to this beach unfortunately is via the water. And unless you have your own boat, there are boats running from Surin Beach, but of course you're probably working it already out. The cost of the boat from Surin Beach to access this beach is 200 baht. A bit of a coincidence, I know. Now, whether it's the same people that are running the boat that owns the land, I don't know. But if you want to go to this beach, there is a charge, and the charge is 200 baht. Okay, let's head down into Surin. As you come down the hill and start to enter into Surin, you will come to the main entrance which leads to Surin Beach on your left hand side. Now there are a couple more entrances onto this beach, and I actually decided to use one of those smaller entrances, and the reason for doing this is I noticed it was signposted for the boats going to Laem Beach, and I wanted to find out the cost of these boats. Regarding the parking at Surin Beach, you should have no problem parking a car or scooter here, and as you can see it is located fairly close to the beach. At the bottom of the driveway that I chose to use to enter onto the beach, I noticed a small restaurant selling food and drink, and I presume they also have toilet facilities. Well, today is turning out to be somewhat of a beautiful day, and as we enter onto the beach I want to talk about a particular comment that I received on a recent video, Phuket Are Numbers Falling. The comment stated that Phuket is dirty. I also noticed a few replies to that comment which was also saying the same. This comment is not 100% accurate, stating that Phuket is dirty. Now of course I'm not saying the whole of Phuket is pristine, and I know that there are a few places that are less than perfect. In recent months, the Bay of Patong has been in the media regarding the quality of the water in the bay, and also Laem Beach has suffered similar problems. However, I believe the problems at Laem have been resolved. I visited Laem quite recently and I didn't see any problems down there. This is one of the reasons why I'm here at Surin Beach. There are many places in Phuket that are not dirty, and as you can see this beach is very clean. The water quality here is very good. In fact, the water is crystal clear. One thing I would ask you to bear in mind when visiting places in Thailand: if you are going to take along your own food and drink, please remember to take away the rubbish when you leave. There has been a couple of times when I've been on the beach visiting, and I've clearly seen people discard their rubbish without making any effort to find the local bin. Now I will say one thing about Thailand: there is never enough bins. I have noticed that, and when you do find a bin, it's never big enough. However, if you do leave your rubbish behind, it is only adding to the current problem. Now in Phuket they have started doing beach cleaning days where local businesses and local people come together to help clean the beach, and you would be surprised at how much rubbish they remove that has clearly come from the tourist. As we make our way along Surin Beach, you will notice that currently there are no water sports on this particular beach. Over the last year or so, Surin Beach has greatly improved. For those of you who don't know Surin Beach, this beach has also been in the media over the last few years. There were a few commercial buildings that used to line the back edge of the beach, shops, restaurants and bars. And from what I understand, there has been quite a lengthy court battle, and the outcome of that battle, the court deemed that properties had been built illegally, so now all the properties have been removed. And being honest, I feel that it has greatly improved the beach, giving it a more natural look. However, I think this is one of the reasons why there are no water sports on this beach at present. As you can see, the beach is looking just gorgeous today. The sun is shining, the weather is very hot. Now, Surin Beach makes an ideal place for most people. However, I would like to give one word of caution when entering into the sea. The coastline here drops away very quickly, so of course if you are coming here with young children, you may want to keep an eye on them because they can quickly find themselves out of their depth. But overall, in my opinion, Surin Beach makes a very nice beach to visit. The sand quality here is very good, as you can see. The water quality, as I've mentioned, is excellent. There are also some rocky areas positioned either end of the beach, making it ideal for people wishing to snorkel, but the main section of the beach in the centre is clear from rocks, so this is an ideal place for those wishing to swim or just relax in the water. Let's move away from the beach area now and take a little look at the back edge of the beach. As we walk along the back edge of Surin Beach, you will notice that there are now some small stalls selling food and drink. So even though most of the commercial buildings have been removed from this area, you are still able to buy food and drink, etc. right on the beach. And I do personally think that these smaller stalls look a lot nicer than some of the commercial buildings that were here before and make the beach feel a little bit more inviting. The problem you have, of course, if you take everything away from the beach to give it a more natural look, people will then complain that there are no facilities. So for now, you can still enjoy a massage near the beach, be able to buy any swimming accessories you may need, and also purchase any food and drink. Okay, let's move away from the beach area now and take a look at Surin town. Now you only really have the choice of two main roads in Surin. One of these is the coast road, which we are on now, and if you follow this all the way down it will lead you into Bangtao. The other one being the main road, and if you follow that all the way along, that will lead you to the Laguna area. As we follow the coast road along, you will see that there is a reasonable choice of mini-marts, shops and restaurants, and there are of course some hotels situated along this coastal road. Surin itself is not a large area, however it does have a very good choice of hotels. It's also situated between Kamala and Bangtao, so you get the advantage of both those areas, as they are only 5 to 10 minutes away depending on your mode of transport. As you can see, we are currently standing outside the Novotel, and opposite this particular hotel is a taxi service offering either motorbike or car taxis. Now, of course, it may work out cheaper to hire your own vehicle rather than using taxis. However, if you are unable to hire a vehicle for some reason, or you are only staying in this area for a short period of time, then it is always handy to know that there are taxis available. Moving away from the coast road now and up onto the main road that takes you into Laguna, there are once again a good helping of shops and restaurants to choose from. Of course, along this road you are going to be able to find more mini-marts, pharmacies, and there is also a small plaza with a collection of different type shops. I also noticed there seems to be a lot more boutique style shops in this area, offering a wide choice of designer brands. And of course, along this road you are going to be able to find the popular massage shops offering the very well known Thai massage. I was actually quite surprised when it comes to restaurants. For such a small area, there seems to be a very good choice of different types of restaurant. Again, when it comes to hotels, there seems to be a good scattering of different types of hotel accommodation along this main road. One other thing I'd like to mention, due to the amount of comments and questions I had on my last video, Are Numbers Falling in Phuket, I will be doing a follow-up video to this, so keep a lookout for that. And on that video I'm going to be answering some of the questions and of course talking about some of the comments. Now, as always, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if so, please remember to give it a like. If you are interested in finding more out about Thailand, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, then please leave them down below in the comments section and I will do my best to answer them. So until next time, thanks for watching and I'll catch you on the next one.